Hi everybody, this is Scrapbrain SC2, and I wanted to talk a little bit about a new game that I'm going to be playing, and just kind of the genre of it, why I like it so much, some popular games from the genre, and what you can look forward to when I play this game and when I upload videos about it. So, one of my favorite genres of all time is the real-time strategy game, and how is that defined? So below here, you can see that a real-time strategy game is a subgenre of strategy video games that does not progress incrementally in turns, but allows all players to play simultaneously in real time. By contrast, in turn-based strategy games, players take turns to play. The term real-time strategy was coined by Brett Sperry to market Dune 2 in the early 1990s. So what that means is if you're used to playing something like Monopoly or Sorry, those are turn-based, and while somebody else is taking their turn, you're not playing your turn. Real-time operates completely the opposite to that. There's not turns like that definition is saying. Everybody is acting at the same time. So there are some very well-known examples of real-time strategy games in the space. Age of Empires 2 is a lot of people's introduction to the real-time strategy, at least from my generation. Age of Empires 2 was a wildly popular game going over different spans of time and different cultures. It was a really great game. Command and Conquer is another classic one. There have been multiple iterations of Command and Conquer, including Command and Conquer 1, 2, 3, Red Alert 1, 2, and 3. There have been expansions, Tiberian Sun, all kinds of different add-ons for this, and goes over a more realistic wartime setting. And then my favorite game of all time, whose soundtrack we are listening to right now, StarCraft Brood War. Hands down my favorite game ever. I played Brood War for many years competitively, and I love everything about this game. These are some of the most classic examples of real-time strategy games in the genre, but it's not the only ones. So StarCraft was developed by Blizzard Entertainment, and Blizzard is also responsible for some of the other well-known games in the real-time strategy genre, including Warcrafts 1, 2, and 3. These were the predecessors to World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. Warcraft focuses more on hero-based combat, where you're trying to minimize losses. In Brood War, you would build a whole bunch of units and throw them at your enemy and just win through attrition. With Warcraft, you were rewarded much more for retaining your units, and it was more micromanagement intensive to try and like pull back units that are injured, as opposed to StarCraft, where it's more macro based, where you're just trying to do more stuff. And then the esports scene really exploded internationally with the release of StarCraft 2. And that is where the SC2 comes from in my name. I have played a lot of StarCraft 2. And so both Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 were developed by Blizzard Entertainment. Several years ago, Blizzard laid off a lot of its staff, and that staff went on to form Giant Games, which you can see right here. They have been in the work of making a brand new real-time strategy game, trying to rebuild the genre, and that is the game that we will be playing for a while. I'll be uploading some videos on it, and the name of that game is Stormgate. So Stormgate is, like I said, trying to rebuild the real-time strategy genre. It hasn't had a new game in the genre for several years, and it's a genre that I really love. It can be an intimidating genre to go into. Frost Giant Studios has said that they're wanting to have a good balance between competitive gaming for the more hardcore players, while also making it more new player friendly to get into the genre, because it can be quite overwhelming and intimidating. So I just wanted to go over briefly what the real-time strategy genre is and why I'm looking forward to Stormgate when, you know, I've had my favorite game be in the genre. And if you would like to keep an eye out for the game, right up here, you can wishlist Stormgate through Steam during Steam Next Fest, which will be happening February 5th through February 9th, I believe, or 10th. You can play the game for free. I will be on there. During Steam Next Fest, you'll have full access to the game. That will include a 1v1 ladder mode, a 3v1 cooperative versus an AI mode, which is what I'm going to be doing primarily, and then some custom games where you can load in against a bot and like test out units, you know, play against particular people if you want, and I might do some of that too. In future videos, I'll be going over the units and maps and like the tech trees, how you build your stuff, what the resources are, map layouts, stuff like that. So if you're brand new to real-time strategy games, keep an eye out for those videos. You can follow or subscribe to the channel down below and get notified whenever I upload those videos. But we'll go from bare basic minimum knowledge to hopefully playing some full games and showcasing what this game has to offer so far. So I'm really looking forward to it. Again, Brood War is my favorite game ever. I marketed my channel off of StarCraft 2, so real-time strategy is a really big, important part of my life, and I hope that some of you would like to join on that journey with me. So I will see you later, and have a good one.